I hopped on the train to Leeds early in the morning, expecting the usual hustle and bustle that comes with a commute. But as I stepped onto the carriage, I was greeted by an unusual and welcome sight: an almost empty train. The quiet was immediate, like a soft blanket wrapping around me, a stark contrast to the typical rush hour chaos. The gentle hum of the train and the rhythmic clattering of the tracks became a soothing background score to the passing landscape. Fields blurred into patches of green, and distant towns appeared and disappeared like scenes in a film. Settling into a window seat, I marveled at the rare luxury of space and solitude. With no one around, the carriage felt like my own private sanctuary. The emptiness offered something rare: time to breathe, to think, to simply be. As I enjoyed the day, I could not help but think about the empty train. As I wandered through the streets of Leeds, soaking in the vibrant energy of the city, my thoughts kept drifting back to the empty train. The day was full of the usual excitement and the lively hum of people going about their lives. Yet, amidst all the activity, the memory of that tranquil journey lingered in my mind like a soft, echoing note. As I moved from one part of the city to another, that same sense of calm stayed with me. It was as if the empty train had set the tone for the entire day, reminding me that there's beauty in stillness and value in moments that allow us to simply breathe. Surrounded by the city's lively pulse, I felt a quiet contentment, a subtle appreciation for the rare and precious experience of being alone in a crowded world. Part of me wished I could step back onto that empty train just for a little while longer. It was a strange thing to miss a train ride of all things, but I realized it wasn't the train I missed, it was the feeling it had given me. That brief, serene escape that I hadn't known I needed, and now couldn't quite let go of. So I decided to just head on back. I pulled out a book, but after a few pages, I found myself gazing out the window instead, lost in the calm, lost in the train. The journey, which normally felt like a means to an end, turned into an experience in itself, a quiet interlude before the busyness of the day ahead. You can just sit back and relax, letting the journey itself become the experience. Just being there, enjoying the stillness and the ride, is enough. In a world that often feels too busy and too crowded, an empty train offers an opportunity to find calm in motion, a chance to enjoy your own company, to reflect, to create, or simply to rest. That, in itself, is a good time.